Hey everyone, welcome back. It's Lucklight here, and we're continuing and hopefully finishing today Illusion of Gaia. We're actually right near the end, if not right at the end. And I think it's just one final fight and a whole bunch of storyline, and we'll be able to finish this sucker. One worn out body is quietly laid down. Oh, Dad's bones. Great. I live on like a skull. Oh, like a spirit. There it is. Why are you in that form? No question mark. Oh, that's why. Time goes so fast there that people evolve very quickly. Why are we able to live? Oxygen and food. Long ago, there existed biological technology using the light of the comet. Oh, here we go. Science is evil. They made the camel. It can go for long periods without food or water. I think if they just made the camel, like, that was the first thing they made, like, they settled for very less. Demons were developed. Because I would think right off the bat, humans would start just messing with themselves and just giving themselves superpowers and stronger abilities, like natural abilities. Augments. The Knights of Darkness and Light. So they made the statues. Here's the last one. Hand it over. Alright, got all 6. That'll do a thing. And the comet's still coming. Alright, so twice now things have said we're going to the roof of the tower, and twice they were wrong. This time, apparently, I'm on the roof. Those who bathed in the comet's light were given a strange power. It's an unwelcome spirit. Alright, more spirits are being born here. Even if I could see the real world, I can't touch it. Oh, that was Neil's mom. Oh, Seth. Neil, what are you doing? Oink oink. Oh, apparently I'm above the atmosphere. Everyone give Will your power. And now I'm possessed. What? Alright. I'm gonna be Shadow, and I have the power of the Firebird, which is, again, just like Soul Blazer, I shoot phoenixes out. Now you must go to the comet. Brr. I didn't know I could sink through the sky. Alright, so let me see if I remember how to do this last boss. Shouldn't be too hard. I'm gonna make sure I have the aura equipped, because one way to dodge a really strong attack is to sink into the comet and back out. Alright, here we go. Now I can shoot these things. Alright, all I can really... Oh wait, I can move up and down. This part isn't too bad. I just took that first hit because I'm an idiot. So all you gotta do is hit it once, dodge all the green beams. So 2 more hits. Whoop. Whoop. Ah! Oof, that was close. Alright. There we go. Final boss time. Let's see if I remember how to do this. Haha, missed me. Missed me again. Got hit that time. Yeah, those things kind of home in on you, so you gotta be careful. I usually just sink through it. I'm just gonna wait for it to actually try to shoot me back with its large wave beam. Yeah, so I just kind of sink through all the attacks, I don't care. Oop, got hit again. Yeah, he doesn't use it too often. Like, it tries to kill you with just the green beams and the little floaty balls, but get a good 4 hits in there and then you'll... Alright, I gotta sink through first. Might as well use these. And that's it. It's a pretty easy boss once you know what you're doing. And I guess generally know what I'm doing. It's just a matter of finishing the show. Goodbye. Alright, we did it. And there's Earth. Now the font speed is going to be really slow. The comet's power has disappeared. Yeah, unfortunately this goes real slow. So don't fall asleep, please. We're almost done. The other side of the universe, but yet Earth is still big. You know what planet that is? Glowing there in the darkness. It is Romulus. It is Romulus. Actually, I don't even know what color Romulus is. Talk about Star Trek, by the way. I've been on a Star Trek kick lately. Maybe I'll play a Star Trek game on the channel. I used to like the Bridge Simulator game. I probably suck at it, though. Sorry, I'm talking through the ending, aren't I? Just talk about the planet. I could always show some Star Trek online, but... You know, online games, they're kind of slow. Like this. Mother. The Earth. A mother with millions of children. And they're all bad. Bad children. Earth is the same way. She gets lonely if her children forget about her. So, Earth Day, everybody. It's as if we'd become spirits. She probably meant to say gods there. I'll take a picture. Someday people will build ships to travel the universe. And they'll call them Starfleet. Ugh, I keep talking about Star Trek. Wait, we look lonely? Is that what you're saying? Come on, translation. Look carefully at your map of the world. It's magic paper and it just shifts. Yeah, because I think it's supposed to be like a time rift that changes everything back to where it should be. So this is where the world looked like. Now everything's kind of going bizarre as time starts to, you know, kind of fix itself. There you go. Now it's actual Earth. That's the new world. Remember that weird site we saw in Angkor Wat of like the roads and stuff? Like, yeah, now the world is like that because we fixed it. Now that the comet has no influence on the world, it's returned to its original condition, full of stinky, smelly humans. Why do you two know the future? Because we do. Shut up, kid. I saw everything. The past, the future, when you masturbated, humanity's progress. I watched all of Star Trek. Yeah, so it's probably going to be a long episode just because of this slow word. It's now you can become ordinary children again. Don't be afraid. You'll just never know each other. Well, yeah. That's how it goes. Yep. Yeah, I don't think South Cape even exists anymore, does it? Isn't it like just South Africa now? Or South America, either one. That's something I always wondered, like where things, well, you kind of know where things have gone based on the, like where the ruins are, because the ruins are actual places in, you know, actual Earth, in the real life, but I think maybe South Cape will be South America, because you were right south of, you know, the Incans, which were in Peru, I believe. We hope you have a bright future. Bye! I'm just gonna leave you here on this comment now. Anyone gonna drop me off back on Earth? Show me your face. He just makes a face like I want to burn you with my cigarette lighter now. Voice isn't part of my face, woman. Neither is my hand. Don't worry, I will die. You know you don't live that long, right there, kid? I know you're making a romantic point here, but close your eyes so we can fly back to Earth. Uh-oh, I'm gonna give him a smooch. Let's go to Earth, because we're aliens now. And then he sucked her into his body and transformed back to Shadow. I wonder if he still gets those powers when he goes back to Earth. Like some kid like harasses him at a bus stop somewhere and he's just like, "No, I'm Friedan!" Bam! You know. This is still going. Sorry. Long episode. I still have to talk about what I'm playing next. The Earth's look had changed, but glowing in the sky, it was as beautiful as ever. Are we talking about Earth or the Moon here? Buildings replaced the forests, rivers became roads. It's not how rivers work, but the villages held only smiling faces. Except for that one kid with malaria. I don't know. Yeah, because the Earth is now covered in crappy cities. Yeah, that's another thing about this Earth. Apparently, the Tower of Babel still stands. I'm not even sure where that would be on actual Earth. Alright, so I think it's credits now. Yes, take off to the left. Alright, so that was Illusion of Gaia. Sorry about the slow ending. I think it wanted to eat as much time as possible there. Here comes all these goofballs who never did anything for me except just follow me around. Especially you, Seth, even though you're purple. But anyway, this was the second game out of a three-part kind of a trilogy, kind of a loose trilogy. The third game, Terranigma, was never released here in America, but it was released in Europe. And you know, the European version is in English, so we'll play that eventually. But we're not gonna jump right into that. We're gonna spread it out a little bit. And I think the next game we play is I wouldn't call it obscure based on the name of it, because it is one of the most, you know, well-known RPG series. It is a Final Fantasy game, but it is one of the least known titles, at least in this generation. In my generation, it was known pretty well as being essentially baby's first RPG. That's right, we're playing, next episode, we're going to be playing Final Fantasy Mystic Quest, which shouldn't take too long. It's kind of a break between RPGs, these, you know, potentially challenging RPGs, and I just want to show off like how simplified and how kind of insulting the Japanese thought of us in America as thinking we couldn't handle RPGs. And it's very strange to me how this game came out after Final Fantasy, well, we called it Final Fantasy II, it was Final Fantasy IV in Japan, and the original, which was ridiculously hard, mostly because half the things were broken anyway. But I guess it thought that we couldn't handle RPGs, and we got Mystic Quest. And one thing I can say popular, made Mystic Quest popular, was its music was fantastic. Had a fantastic musical score. So I think I'm going to play it just for probably that alone, and just to show you how kind of silly it was, and you know, all the weapons you get, you can use outside of battle, and it does different things, like you can cut trees and slash through bushes and stuff like that. So it should be rather interesting, I hope. But there is one scene after these credits that I'll show you. I mean, yeah, this is going to be a really long episode, but you know, every once in a while you have to make a movie, I guess. But Mystic Quest, I'm actually probably going to start recording for it right after I finish this. And there are parts in it that are challenging, but not on purpose. And one thing about that game that I'm going to tell you now, and I'll probably tell you when I get to it, but the last boss can be defeated very quickly using a cure spell. It is so broken. So broken. But I'll probably try to do it the natural way, just to see if I can do it. I mean, I can do it, I've done it before, but I'm not gonna take the easy way out of the easy RPG. I'm gonna try to make it at least, you know, watchable, where I get to the last boss and it's not like, and I'm done. Plus the ending is weird. You know, the usual. But it should be a rather fun time altogether, I hope. So I hope you end up watching it. But we're just gonna try to get to the end. I mean, this game, I love these action RPGs, especially the Super Nintendo era ones, because they were simple and they were fun. And you know, this was back in the day when Enix was his own company and not just Par Square. And this particular team, you know, made things that weren't, say, Dragon Quest. So, I mean, hey. Which reminds me, we need to get back to Dragon Quest at some point. We have a bunch of those we need to play, too. But I think this month is going to be a lot of finished games. I think the 3 games I'm playing right now, which is this one, Treasure of the Rudras, I'm hoping that I finish that this month. And The Bard's Tale will lead up to new games, so we'll be starting fresh this month soon. Starting next episode. At least on the main series, at least. So, this is still going. This is going to be longer than a typical Gaiden episode. Sorry about that. And, if there are any RPGs that you would like me to play at some point, let me know. Or any game, really. I'll give it a shot. I mean, the main reason why I've been playing mostly RPGs is because those are the games that I'm good at. These are the games I know how to play since I was a kid. So, and I really have a problem with not finishing games. If I start a game on the channel, I want to finish it. The only game that I had to split up was Treasure of the Rudras, as I've explained before. Hey, there's those vampires again. But I came back to it, I'm gonna finish it. You know, I don't want to get to a game and then just kind of flake out because I can't handle it. So I've been sticking with what I know, what the games I played as a kid, so I can talk about them and, you know, tell you history on them. But we're starting to hit the point where I'm gonna not be able to do that anymore. I'm gonna have to play new stuff. And so if you have any recommendations, I mean, I still have a whole world of PlayStation 1 RPGs that I can dive into and play. The only problem with those is they're slower. You know, all those loading times. I still have a bunch of games that I could play that are not technically released here in America. I've mentioned quite a few times that I'm a big fan of Shin Megami Tensei. I could play a bunch of those, and you can watch me die every 3 seconds because they're tough, and they don't hold your hand, and they cheap-ass you at every turn. So I mean, there's a whole world of games I can play on this channel. So if you want to see me play something, I'll give it a shot, and if I don't finish it, it'll go into its own folder. That's about it. So far, my requests that I've gotten before have been good, so Lagrange Point, Undertale, so let me know. Alright, so I should skip to a ending scene here. Starring a normal Will, I guess. Going to school. Please be careful crossing the street. And there's everybody with backpacks and stuff. And I guess they said that Kara was going to be separated from me, but there she is in her typical dress. And it's funny because they use all of these graphics just for the scene. I wonder what they could have done if they used them in the main game. But anyway, I think I've taken enough of your time. This has been a long boy. So on the next episode, we start Mystic Quest, so I hope you join me for that. Have a good one. I mean, this has been a long episode. So anyway, my name is Lucklight. Thank you for watching, and like I said before, have a good one.